Imagine you're standing on the beach, watching the waves roll in. The water is calm, the sky is blue, then suddenly, bubbles start rising from deep below. At first, you think it's just a few hot springs or volcanic vents, but then the bubbles grow and grow until the entire ocean starts to boil, from the inside out. No, this isn't a sci-fi movie. It's one of the most terrifying and fascinating what-ifs imaginable. So, what would happen if the ocean started boiling from the bottom up?
To start, let's be clear. The ocean is massive. It covers over 70% of Earth's surface and holds more than 1 trillion liters of water. That's a 1 followed by 21 zeros. So for it to boil, something down there must release an unimaginable amount of heat. Let's say, for fun and fear, that some mysterious force deep within Earth suddenly starts heating the ocean floor evenly across the entire planet. Not just one volcano, but every square inch of seabed turning into a stovetop. What happens first?
Well, the first victims would be the deep-sea creatures, the ones living near hydrothermal vents. They're used to hot water, but this would be like turning their entire neighborhood into a boiling cauldron. Within seconds, everything near the ocean floor would be cooked, literally. As the water near the bottom heats up, it expands and rises. Gigantic plumes of superheated steam would burst upward, forming towering underwater bubbles the size of skyscrapers. The ocean surface would start to churn violently, ships floating above, tossed around like bath toys. Within minutes, the ocean would begin releasing massive amounts of steam into the atmosphere. The air above the water would turn into a thick fog of vapor, and visibility would drop to zero. It would feel like a planet-sized sauna. And then, the weather would go completely insane. All that boiling water means all that water vapor, which means clouds, storms, and non-stop rain. But this isn't your cozy drizzle. We're talking superheated steam clouds that could scald anything they touch. Temperatures near coastlines would skyrocket. Beaches would vanish under boiling waves. The air would shimmer with heat. Anyone within miles of the ocean would feel like they're standing next to an open furnace. Now, here's the scary part. The ocean is connected to the atmosphere in more ways than you think. As it boils, it would dump an enormous amount of energy into the air. That could trigger mega hurricanes, global thunderstorms, and even firestorms on land. Oh, and remember the rising steam? Once it hits the upper atmosphere and cools, it would start to condense and then fall back as boiling rain. So even if you're far inland, you're not safe. At this point, Earth would be transforming into something that looks like Venus, hot, steamy, and deadly. But here's the wildest twist. Boiling the ocean from the inside wouldn't just mess with the weather, it would mess with the planet itself. You see, the ocean acts like Earth's giant thermal regulator. It absorbs heat, stores carbon, and balances temperature. Take that stability away, and the planet's climate system collapses. Pressure changes from all that boiling could even trigger earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The ocean floor would crack open in multiple places, releasing even more heat and gas. Basically, Earth would turn into a pressure cooker with no lid. And here's a haunting thought. As the steam keeps rising, Earth's water supply would start drifting into space. Over time, the oceans would shrink, leaving behind giant salt plains and scorched seabeds. Goodbye, blue planet. Hello, dry rock. So if the ocean started boiling from the inside out, it wouldn't just ruin beach vacations, it would wipe out nearly every form of life on Earth. But at least, on the bright side, we'd finally answer one big question. What's deeper than the Mariana Trench? Answer?
regret. Jokes aside, this thought experiment reminds us how fragile our planet's balance really is. The ocean doesn't just hold water, it holds life, weather, and stability. Without it, Earth stops being home.
So what do you think? Could humanity survive even a day if the oceans boiled? Or would we become the world's biggest seafood boil? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this What If experiment, hit that like button, subscribe for more weird science stories, and stay curious, because every What If starts with one impossible question.